Y'all remember how yesterday we were talking about we talked about the guy with all the shit around his house. Literally just had a whole bunch of shit in his house. Around his house. The Los Angeles officials, they vowed to clean up the hoarder's house. I guess they're finally taking a stance. They're sick of this shit.
This is what neighbors in this
They really ran up on this nigga, bro.
Donated $5. Has Patrick CC hit you up about making Ox battles with you?
Nah. Was he supposed to? Bro, I wouldn't want to do no Ox battles because, like, bro, I listen to a lot of different stuff, bro. I listen to a lot of different stuff, and I could already tell people would already say that I lose because somebody else would just put rappers. Niggas would just put rappers in rap songs, but I would put some shit like that's a vibe, but not a rap, and niggas would be like, yo, what the fuck is this trash? Because niggas only listen to rap, man.
Angeles community have been waiting for. Officials heading into that hoarder house with trash stacked up around it 8 feet high to clean it up.
Next day, I felt dizzy
Finally
and felt
glad that
sick,
something
but
is
that's
finally
about
being
it.
done about it.
Oh, I'm so happy. I'm so happy, and everybody was so happy.
I know she happy.
Especially since this neighbor says she has been complaining to officials in her Koreatown neighborhood
They really
for
pulled
the
up,
last
though.
10 years. A spokesperson for the city's attorney's office says the case went to court Tuesday, with the homeowner signing off and giving permission for the city crews to get rid of all that garbage. Turns out, a 90-year-old woman is the homeowner, but her son is the one who has been piling up this mess. A family friend who did crews to get rid of all that garbage. Turns out, a 90-year-old woman is the homeowner, but her son is the one who has been piling up this mess.
Who pays the bills here?
A family friend who did not want to go on camera says it's been a problem for years, and they're worried about her safety, saying she has fallen several times because she can barely get around. Firefighters, medics, and representatives from City Councilman Mark Ridley Thomas's office went to the home to make sure the homeowner was safe and healthy. She was, and immediately signed an agreement for the city to clean up that property. Now, neighbors wait for that to actually happen.
She really let the sun run all over her. That's what I'm gonna say. She really let the sun walk all over her. I don't know the situation, but goddamn, bro. I'm depressed, but the stream's about to change that. Yo, I appreciate you, man. Yo, 24% to level 5 hype train. I remember we were talking about something. It was like a video, bro. It was like a video where people, and this is not towards you, but it's towards people who be like, you know, say type of sad shit in the chat. And then, like, as a streamer, you don't want to kind of ignore it, but you do want to keep up the humor and the energy that's with the stream. So, like, somebody will say some type of sad shit, and then you'd be like, yo, damn, bro, I'm sorry to hear that. But yo, this trash, bro. Like, pick it up, bro. She called the cops on, like, it's like, yo, it's kind of hard to transition back into the jokes after that shit, man. Mari finna
commit war crimes tonight.
Like I said, is she here? Like I said, Mari's in the lobby. And if she's doing the shit that she was doing yesterday, yo, niggas is... She thought the YRG Reddit was bad. Nigga, all these niggas got Reddits, bro. All of these niggas got Reddits. She gonna be on every fucking Reddit, bro.
The only major concern I have right now is that once we start removing these things, then all the nasties that were in there are gonna start to come out.
Yeah, like the fucking rats and the roaches. Ugh.
And hopefully they don't migrate to our house.
For Inside Edition Digital, I'm Stephanie Officer.
I'm glad they didn't show the roaches. I literally would have lost my appetite. Jesus Christ. Oh yeah, chat. Any of y'all got dogs?
How I donate
Dogs
cash,
or
my
cats?
boy.
Maybe dogs and cats, bro. I mean, you just kind of donated already with bits. Okay, so you got dogs and cats. Question: with your dog or with your pet, whatever it is, the collar that you have on it, do you have your address on the collar? Okay, I'm seeing a lot of yeses. I'm seeing a lot of nos. Okay, so this video, they just said don't put your address on your dog's collar. I guess we can see why.
Kimball got a text out of the blue from a total stranger trying to chat her up.
I was thinking in my head, I said, I don't know anybody by that name. How did you get my phone number? And they said, oh, I got it off of your dog's collar.
That's right, the guy was petting her German Shepherd Nilla when they were out for a walk near her home in North Carolina and had taken a photo of her phone number from the tag on Nilla's collar.
What?
Why would anybody think that's okay just to get my phone number from my dog's collar? That's in case my dog gets lost.
Same thing happened to Shay Grayson. She was walking her dog.
You notice what's happening? Okay, so maybe this so it shouldn't say don't put your address on your dog's collar. It should say don't put your address on your dog's collar if you're a woman, because niggas are fucking weird, bro. You can't even walk your dog down the street without some weirdo wanting to take a picture, bro. Without some weirdo wanting to take a picture of that shit. How do you even think that's okay? Like, why would she want to talk to you after you already showed how weird you are trying to get, like, obtaining her number?
When a random dude asked to take a picture of the cute Maltese.
I noticed that he was actually holding up her dog collar and the dog tag. And then I realized that he was actually taking a picture of my address, which was on the dog tag, not of my dog.
When she saw what the guy was doing, Shay chased him down and forced him to delete the pictures.
Wow.
My home could be broken into, or whenever I took my dog out one day, he could be out there either to kidnap my dog or to do something to me. There were so many different things that could happen with him having my address.
Yeah, I don't think he was really worried about the dog, bro.
Dog parks are friendly environments where we tend to let our guard down, but safety experts warn us we should be wary of strangers who try to pet our dogs because they really may be trying to take our name, address, and phone number right off the dog.
That's crazy how people just ruin shit.
ImDontai, I turned 23 today and I
Happy
am
birthday,
feeling
man.
grateful, so here's a little something.
Happy birthday. It's so crazy how people just ruin shit. Here we go with something that's as innocent as putting your information on your dog's neck just so they can safely be returned home. And niggas use this as a way to fucking stalk people. I didn't even think of that. That's just so weird.
Collar.
If somebody's coming up to me and they want to see my dog, I don't like the feeling I get. I'm going to say my dog's not friendly. I have an aggressive dog. Just kind of keep your distance.
She says your dog's tag should just have your phone number, never your address.
We never think that people are going to use their dogs to get close to us, but predators, they have no limits. They have no boundaries.
Yeah, maybe just I think just a phone number would suffice, or even like, well, I guess people don't have house phones anymore. Let's say put a house phone, a landline. I don't think niggas even own that shit anymore. Jesus Christ. All right, let's get on to something I guess more uplifting. Principal bust moves at a homecoming game. But hold on, man. Before I say something, just hold on.
Look who's taking the field. Believe it or not, that's a school principal in an orange sequined mini dress.
Who I got a bribe to slide in crab game tonight. Also, you gotta make FNG beanies.
Yo, I really do. I feel like she finna kill this shit. But I don't know what's going on here. And I don't know if I'm about to cringe or not, but it looks like a good time, so I want to be nice. Come on, give us the good spirit, bro.
Principal Marie Hodigan made a surprise appearance at Piper High School's big homecoming game in Sunrise.
Who said I don't fuck with football?
Crash going 150 plus mph.
Who?
Ruined his whole life.
Which player? Not fuck with football. It's basketball.
Florida. And boy, did she bring her school spirit. Principal Hodigan nailed every move. And the crowd went absolutely wild.
Last year we didn't have a homecoming, so this year I wanted it to be big. I wanted it to be exciting. I will never be as good as them, but I can at least go out there and give it my best effort.
Just wait for the big finale.
Oh shit! Ain't no way she just hit the fucking splits. Okay, that was nice. Okay, that made me better. That made me better from all the trash we just heard in the news. Speaking of trash, guys, the ocean is starting to get clean, man. The ocean cleanup begins cleaning the Great Pacific Garbage Patch. Jesus Christ! The ocean is getting cleaned. don't even know how this works.
The ocean cleanup has reached a critical milestone in the development of their ocean cleaning technology, and recently announced
They had the music blaring like the Avengers was coming down to fucking clean this shit up
during a recent press event held in Victoria, Canada.
Speaking of which, do you think the Avengers would take time out of the day? I mean, they're superheroes, they can move fast. Do you think they would take time out of their day to actually clean up the ocean? Or do you think, like, they just make us do it while they fight people? It's like, yo, y'all niggas is fast. Y'all can literally do this faster, bro. Ain't there an ocean, nigga? Help us, bro.
The ocean cleanup showed off their latest catch of over 9,000 kilograms of plastic waste.
That's
collected
terrible.
in a single haul, dumping it out in dramatic
Niggas just throwing baskets in the ocean.
For all the world to see.
Like, look at some of this
CEO
shit.
Boyan Slat took to the stage in Victoria Harbor, joined by members of the ocean cleanup team, to announce that the cleanup would begin the very next day, as they begin to deploy teams and ocean cleanup systems to the Great Pacific Garbage Patch, which is located hundreds of miles offshore in the middle of the Pacific Ocean.
Yeah, this is a day.
This is good, though.
We've all been looking forward to for all these years. That I've personally been looking forward to for the past 10 years. We've completed the testing, working system, proven technology, and that we're now going out tomorrow to actually go and harvest trash.
System 2, called Jenny.
Bro, I be feeling bad if I just drop tissue, like, on the ground. But niggas take full canisters and just chuck them in the ocean.
Named after the famous character in the film Forrest Gump, differs from its predecessor System 1, aka Wilson, also named after a character from a different Tom Hanks movie. In that it's being towed at a very slow speed, about 1.5 knots, by 2 large vessels through the ocean, catching floating ocean plastic along the way.
What about the fish that get caught in it, though?
The barrier extends about 3 meters below the surface and is completely open in the center, allowing for fish to escape by simply swimming down below the barrier.
Thanks for answering, bro. Sorry.
As water flows through the system,
I'll stay in my lane.
Donated $5. The football player dude was talking about is Henry Ruggs. He got into car crash and killed someone while driving drunk.
Yikes. It's crazy how people will literally just fuck up their lives and other lives just for like something so stupid, bro. I thought we been stopped like the drinking and driving shit. Like, that shit's not cool. Like, I mean, the shit was never cool, but you know how niggas would do shit and it used to be cool like back then, and when like TV was black and white, like smoking cigarettes and shit. Everybody thought that shit was cool. Nowadays niggas are like, oh my god, yo, you're smoking a fucking cigarette, dude? Fucking disgusting. Ew. Ew, yikes. That shit sucks.
The plastic gets pushed to the center, which acts like a collection area, which the ocean cleanup calls the retention zone. After a period of time, the vessels connect both ends of the giant loop to one ship, while the other ocean cleanup vessel maneuvers to the retention zone and pulls in the net, collecting.
I thought they did things at bars that like, when you're drinking, they take your, well, maybe that's at like a party or something. I thought they'd take your like keys away or some shit like that. He was speeding 156 miles per, like, that is ridiculous. I'm guessing he has a sports car, because when the fuck are you ever going 156 miles per hour? And killed a 23-year-old female. And a dog. Jesus Christ.
And later sorting the plastic pollution before bringing it back to shore to be processed into pelletized plastic for manufacturing recycled goods. In October of 2020, the Ocean Cleanup unveiled their high-end sunglasses. Designed in California by Yves Behar and crafted in Italy by one of the leading...
Jesus Christ, hold on. Now I need to look at this. I need to see this story, bro. That's ridiculous. What was his name again? Henry Ruggs. Dude, just stay your ass home, bro.
First, let me just say this. I am praying for everyone involved in this situation, including Ruggs. It's painful for everyone, even if self-inflicted, but there's no place for drinking and driving, period. Life is too precious, especially when you're an NFL player and you have all the resources, whether it's a car service, an Uber.
Exactly.
Call a friend,
Rodix
public
Terrell
transportation.
donated $5. First stream. I've been watching you on YouTube for years.
Yo, thanks for making
You're
the
so
transition, bro.
Stephen A., I know you echo that same sentiment.
It's very sad. My heart goes out.
How old
to
is
the
he?
person that lost their life and their loved ones. Obviously, you don't get on the road anticipating that something like this is going to happen to you.
21, threw his life away.
I'm really, really sad. I
22?
don't believe for
Early
one
20s.
second, that Henry Ruggs III intended for this to happen. But at the end of the day, accountability is necessary here. Because there is far, far, far too much evidence, too much historical data. And this is one of the things that has been put on the forefront of our society. Drinking under the influence, drinking while intoxicated is unacceptable. It's absolutely unacceptable. There is absolutely positively no excuse for you to be behind the wheel of a car.
Exactly.
If you are inebriated. Those are felony charges that have been filed against Henry Ruggs. And that's why the Raiders were completely appropriate in doing what they did. And I want to put up this number because I think it's important, just as a public service announcement. I asked my great statisticians here to give me this. And look at that. Every day, about 28 people in the United States die in drunk driving crashes. That's one person every 52 minutes. But inside of an hour, every day, right now, as we're on First Take for these 2 hours, at least 2 people will die under a DUI. You know, we bring up the NFL.
And what's crazy about alcohol is like, some people don't even realize when they're actually drunk. So, like, that is crazy. And it's mind-boggling to me how people are like, just fine with being like that. Fine with drinking so much to the point where they don't even know they're drunk and they're not even in control of their body. That is just not normal. I remember when I heard about Ryan Dunn and I was like, yo, what the fuck? Like, that shit just sucks, bro.
Rightfully so, has brought the appropriate level of attention in recent memories to domestic violence and various other things. This is something that we need to be reminded deserves to be at the forefront of everything as well.
Yep.
Because there are too many people that are being irresponsible, getting behind the wheel of an automobile and are killing other people because of it. And unfortunately, as we sit here today discussing an NFL topic, an NFL player was behind the wheel of a car, inebriated allegedly, because that's a felony DUI charge. And as a result, somebody has died because of it.
Yeah, he, I know Henry Ruggs III really, really well. And I've had conversations with him about
bro,
doing the right things as an NFL player.
This is why, like, and obviously, you know, I'm not saying, yo, you're drinking, blah, 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 blah. But this is why I don't drink. And I know people know how to control, like, drink responsibly and shit like that. And some people just, you know, they just drink to relax and, you know, whatever, I guess, stress or whatever bullshit. But, bro, this is why I just like to stay away from all that shit. Apart from it just tasting disgusting to me. And I don't get why people drink and they're fine with, like, the headaches and the hangovers. Like, I just never fucked with that. But it's like, yo, to not be in control of your actions, to not be in control, and I feel like people use that shit as an excuse too, especially like when people are in relationships and they're like, sorry, I was drunk. I wasn't in control of my body. It's like, yo, bitch, I'm getting sick of this shit, bro. It's like, yo, Nick, like, drink, like, you get behind a wheel and your brain can't even tell you, like, yo, you should not be driving. You can barely, niggas be getting out the car when they get pulled over and try to walk the straight line that the cop tells them to and think they're doing a good job. Cop tells you follow the light and they really think they following that bitch and they be like all the way over here. Are we good? Can I get back in the car now? Like, how do you not realize that shit?
And then it burns me in the inside to have to hear about this yesterday.
Like, if you're gonna get fucked up like that, you gotta get fucked up with friends that, like, you got a sober one that's gonna take you home.
And it was like, what, you know.
Or do that shit at your house.
Like a deep relationship with him. And so, as I just sit here and I listen to you, Stephen A., on top of that, knowing the situation, it's just like, how could you not? And every single year, I remember when I first started working at ESPN, and Tom Jackson told me every single year we're going to have an issue like this until somebody in the NFL realizes that, like you said, Molly, pick up the phone, call a driver. If not a driver, now there's Ubers, there's Lyfts. Because when I
or even like, even though it's not other people's responsibility, if we see somebody that's drunk as fuck and trying to head to their car, we need to stop them. Tell them, yo, no, get an Uber. Matter of fact, I'll get you an Uber myself. Like da. What's like? I'll put in your address or whatever if they can even do that, and then get them the Uber because like, yo, this shit is ridiculous.
play, there's a driver. That's all we did. Was very simple and easy. That you have all the resources at your disposal. There is no need to drive to a club. There's no need to drive somewhere when you know that you're going out to have a good time. There's just no need for it at all, because the people that you're trying to show your car off to ain't gonna see it any damn way, because it's gonna be in a parking lot or in a structure somewhere in Las Vegas.
No, W facts. Actually facts though. Like you pull up in a Corvette and like just to vroom and rev it outside the club when everybody's in there listening to fucking music that's blaring in their ear.
Not like standing in front where people just there, and I don't know for the life of me what would make him at 22 years old get in that car and say to himself, I'm okay to drive. It drives me crazy.
Unfortunately, Keyshawn, that's exactly what it is. A lot of people get in the car because, like I said, that's why I use the word, it's non-intentional. Certainly he didn't intend for this to happen. Of course not. But the point that I'm trying to make is that you feel like
you can.
I'm all right.
No, I
can make it home.
Yeah, I get it. But another thing, though, is you don't have to. It's a lot of this times with these athletes and people in general. And I'm just going to speak to the athlete side of things. It becomes ego. It becomes I can do this, because that's the way you feel like you can do everything. You're invincible. And in this situation, you don't become invincible. Not only does somebody lose their life,
somebody fucked up yours
in this accident, but also he's now affected not only their family lives, his own family lives too.
And it's like, bro, that one decision, that one split decision, that one moment that you could have easily changed and avoided is like cemented in earth, cemented in the world, and it already happened. And now you done fucked up everything, bro. You made it to the fucking NFL, man. You made it to the NFL. He probably worked so fucking hard to get where he is just to fuck it up over fucking a drink.
Because he was
or multiple drinks, but still.
Breadwinner. He was the breadwinner to get his family up out of Alabama. And now
he's special.
Now all of a sudden you've affected all of that.
Yeah.
The economics of the game is now affected. Now you get ready to face jail time.
Yeah.
And they're going to take it very serious in Las Vegas.
Because, well, first of all, they're going to take it very
It was in Vegas too.
serious in Vegas. They're going to take it very serious because you're an NFL player. And if you want to use a dissuasive measure for the public at large to embrace and really how
that's when you should have did he not have people around him, even though, like I said, it's not their responsibility? But bro, you're in Vegas. Like that should be the #1 plan of how you getting there and how you getting back.
Listen, when Michael Vick got into the situation, I'm so proud of where he's at in his life right now. But when Michael Vick got in his situation with the dog, Peter was at the forefront of everything. Why? Because you use that as an opportunity to highlight, animal rights, and acts against animal,
It's crazy how he came. It's crazy how he came back from that shit.
Acts of animal cruelty. And so you do that, and when you have an opportunity to illuminate and shine a bright light on an issue, you're going to take advantage of that. So you're going to have, Mothers Against Drunk Drivers and others
rightfully
that
so
are going to be at the forefront right now.
Rightfully so.
And the NFL, and because it's an NFL player, you may have government officials, for example, and others trying to use this as an example to send a message to people about the importance of not driving under the influence. This brother is in a world of trouble, and his career in the NFL is definitely stalled, and it might be over, depending on if he gets time and how much time he gets.
If he gets time, chat, he killed somebody. He killed somebody and he killed a dog. I think it's safe to say it's over. I don't think NFL would want to even well, they took Michael Vick back, but Michael Vick didn't kill nobody. He, the dogs, but like, shout out to dogs. But I don't think they want to do like, I don't think they want to, fuck, I don't know the word, but a drunk driver who killed somebody, I don't think they want that under their shit. I don't think they want that in their roster, in their list of things, man. And the list of things that they already dealing with, bro. He might get out. How? Jesus Christ. I mean, unless you got some good, some good lawyers or some shit like that. All right, chat.